Alright, I figured I'd share with you guys a quick little video about my new Gakken Premium Gramophone Kit. For those of you who don't know, the Gakken Company is a magazine based in Japan, and they produce, as well as their magazines, they produce little scientific kits. I've seen everything from steam engines to transistor radios to theremin music makers, all kinds of stuff. But one of the most popular ones, at least that I can tell from being online, is this, the Gakken Premium Gramophone. Now, this particular gramophone is based on a Berliner disc-type gramophone that was around at the turn of the century. It's completely clockwork powered. There are no batteries. You don't have to plug it in or anything. And there's no amps, none of that stuff. All the sound is produced by this little sound box here. Now, what's so great about this is, if your power happens to go out and you happen to be listening to a little music, or you just happen, like me, you just happen to be liking antique sort of things, this kit would be right up your alley. I purchased my kit from thinkgeek.com. Thank you so much, guys. You offered a better price than everybody else. Around $80. Most everyone else, like eBay and Japan Trend Shop, they're wanting to sell these little babies for about $130. A little steep, but $80 is a little bit more reasonable. Anyway, more about the kit. We'll play 78, 45, and 33 records. I have played all three on this machine. It does do a fairly decent job. It really excels in playing 78s, but it will play a 45 and a 33 pretty well. Was fairly easy to put together. I was a little disappointed that they didn't have English instructions for it, but the pictures were easy enough to understand, and I managed to get mine together in about 2 hours. Of note, there are English instructions for operating this gramophone available on the eBay site, where I think it's one of the listings where they sell one of these things. You scroll down, it has a rough translation of the instructions, and I found them very, very handy. I will be putting a link to it in the video description, just in case you want to pop over and have a look. Maybe if you have one of these things and you're having trouble operating it. But give you a quick little tour of this thing, if you wouldn't mind. As you can see, it's got an old analog-style sound box. It is replaceable, but I figured why mess with what ain't broke. I like it how it is. And the needle is replaceable. You can use either bamboo or steel. I've been using bamboo and been having a pretty good luck with it. Adjustable turntable for 3 different speeds. Just in case you didn't know, you can change the little belt down here and get different speeds. Over here is the actual mechanism of the device. This is a ball-type governor, not too dissimilar from what you'd find on an old steam engine. This helps the thing run steady. This is your brake, and this is your speed control. Because sometimes you have to fine-tune it on certain records to get it to play and sound nice. Here's the key to turn it. Give it about 17, 18 turns to go through all the way through a record, because if you don't wind it up all the way, you're going to run out of steam before you finish your record. As you can fairly well see, it's fairly decent construction. It is mostly plastic, but the motor and so forth are metal. But most of the rest of it is plastic, simulated plastic, wood grain here. The bell looks like tin or metal, but it's actually plastic. But still, it's fairly well built, and I'm rather pleased with it. Besides playing records, this thing, you can record with it. There's various different mediums. They have these little blank paper discs to record on. I've been fiddling with them off and on. Haven't gotten able to hear anything with it, but I'm still working on it. And you can also do it on blank CDs or whatever you have handy. DVD, but I'd recommend it be a blank one because you don't want to go ruining something important. And that's about all I can think about to describe the thing right now. It does have a neat little place to put all your spare needles, and it's pretty well recommended that you do keep a good collection of needles, because especially with bamboos, you got to replace them every few runs, and with a steel needle, you really have to replace them every time. But anyway, this little brass thing opens up, and there's where I keep my needles and all my little bits and odds and ends. And guess that's about it for this video. I'll be putting up a few more showing it actually playing some records, and if you have any further questions, please leave some comments in the comment box, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.